Alright, fellow people, so this is a portion that I just pre-recorded, right? And at the end of it, I felt like something was missing. So I'm adding that something to it at the end of this. So here we go. Well, hello, fellow people. I was checking out this video by Seconds of Horror. I think his first channel is called Minutes of Horror or something like that. And he's talking about this guy talking about the demon faces that they were trying to tell you that scientific research shows that, you know, this is now a syndrome. Another reason for people to take pills. But the cat that did the broadcast, I think it's ironic that he is doing the broadcast to convince you that you might not be seeing demons with your own actual eyes when he ain't even human. I know, this is a wild one, but I got to thinking about this doggone clip, right? This is the one that everybody knows that guy from. I only know about him because of this. And this was uploaded 17 years ago. So that's a long time ago. And I'm tripping that this is the guy that's telling you anything you need to know, current events, factual data on XYZ that they report on. Again, the news. It doesn't matter if it's Fox. Doesn't matter who it is. You're gonna learn here in a second. Because I look back at this thing and I thought to myself, first of all, the clip itself, the first time I saw it, I said, yep, that's black folks. And that was literally my response. But something about it bugged me. So I think this was way before you could actually slow it down, which I've already done. But the joke is a bug flies in his mouth and he loses professionalism. He goes from professional to ghetto in 10 seconds, right? Well, it's slowed down now. Remember, the bug was supposed to have flown into his mouth. Remember, before I do this, keep this in mind. This is what the ambassador of truth, is what reporters are supposed to be. Neutral and truth. Just the facts. Just the facts is what they used to report, or the premise. This is why the formal name for television or TV is television programming. So, here we go.
What's that?
We don't need the audio. Did you see that? There we go. Did that look like anything flew into this man's mouth? Did it? I know it didn't. Truth slipped out, didn't it? And even look at his face here. It's all this, what in the world? Ooh, and look at the knuckles. I just noticed that. So we do, indeed, it's too bad this is exactly how distorted this whole thing was. I don't think there's ever been a very sharp clip of it because it was 17 years ago. We weren't totally digital back then. Or were we? I think some places were migrating. But look at this shit. Look at that. Look at that. And look at this. That doesn't look like anything flew into his mouth. It would have to come from up here in the sky angle, from the tree towards the front. Something would have flown. We've seen it. These people aren't human. These people are not human. And the crazy part is here it is years later. And I think I did. I did. TV host moment. They're actually giving it an anniversary date, like, oh, it's so funny. Meanwhile, he lying straight to you. Oh my gosh, it's so crazy to think about how many of them are walking around running our government, within the police force, sitting on benches and handing down sentences and affecting people's lives, and you know, the child care, the CPS. You know, it's crazy that so many people have their children willy-nilly because, I guess eventually they think, hey, just like these girls brag about giving their kids away at 7 years old. Just let CPS have them. Let them be adopted. I don't care anymore. I want to be free. So many of them put their kids in the hands of things like this because these are not people. I just thought it was really ironic that this isn't widely known, I guess, to people. But I remember looking at this clip and I was like, hold on, where was the flying bug? I'll just let it roll some so you can get the setup. I mean, for VHS, for tape, it's pretty clear. It's a real tape. There it is. Yeah, where did it fly from? It came out of his fucking mouth. That's crazy. Look at that shit. It's getting ready to slip out right now. Let me see if I can catch it. There. One more time. Bear with me. Oh! Damn it, son. Wish I could just freeze it. One more time. There it is. That came out of his fucking mouth. I tell you, the serpent, he's a tricky fellow. That's all I could say. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was to convince the world he doesn't exist. And now, even though sometimes people can see these things in real life, they're trying to tell you it's your imagination, it's a pill for it, we could cure you of it. You don't think they're soul snatching? You don't think they're deceiving you in every sector that there is in this country? People forget. When Jesus walked the earth, he didn't just come willy-nilly. He came when politics were highly corrupted. Women were corrupted. Men were corrupted. He came when corruption in all sectors were at their highest. But people don't believe. Alright, food for thought. See you next time. Oh, you know what? Let's end it on this. Bam. That's a face only a mother could love. See you next time. Alright, and so to add to this so that you actually get that grandma's not tripping, okay? Watch her index finger. Okay, this is the brunette, the sister from Heart. I did. Like most people did. I love that. I won't say love. I like that group. They were jamming in the day. But, just watch the index finger. That was so quick. I hope you saw it. And what a shame that people are capturing this and they're putting it in this format. This evidence, air quote, catching that people are doing on their pacifiers, also known as cell phones, is absolutely horrible. Hold the phone steady, turn it sideways, zoom in. This is so pathetic. Look at that. It's like they either saw it or they didn't, but they moved away so quickly you couldn't really study it. So she's wearing a dress with some leggings. That's not a shirt. Doesn't have any pockets. So when it does this little movement, watch it again. Her index finger, it shifts. It goes from short to long. So they're everywhere, okay? And I'm going to prove to you that it's been in your music and your entertainment forever. But let's start here. The year was 1975, Barry Manilow, I Write the Songs. He's so bold with it because, again, the greatest trick the devil ever pulled is to convince you all he doesn't exist. Again, he is so blatant with it. You're worshiping him and you don't even know it. Listen to these lyrics. This song won an award in 77, I think it was 76 or whatever it was. It won an award. It was highly popular. Everybody knows it. Just listen to this. I've been alive forever. And I wrote the very first song. I put the words and the melodies together. I am music and I write the songs. Now, you know the melody. I would read it, but I got to watch my time. Let's go to the second verse. My home lies deep within you, and I've got my own place in your soul. Now when I look out through your eyes, I am young again, even though I'm very old. I'm getting chills just listening to that or thinking about that because it's so slick, it's so clever. That song won an award. That meant you worshiped him without knowing it. And let me just remind you, because I got to watch my time. I knew that was going to reload. Freaking 5G is a farce. I don't ever remember popping on from one tab to another, and it has to reload. It's the biggest bunch of crap. But anyway, so this is the description of Lucifer. Thou hast been in Eden, the garden of God. Every precious stone was thy covering. It names the 10 precious stones ending with gold. This is the part you need to understand. The workmanship of thy tambrets, that's tambourines, and of thy pipes was prepared in thee in the day thou wast created. If y'all don't think your music has been cursed with demons, you're fooling yourself. This is from 1975. These things are real. They are perpetrating a fraud, and they are tricking you. Every time you go to a concert, you are worshiping the devil, because they are. Let's see if we could do this one more time. Look at this. This is such a pathetic format. I can't believe you guys are such followers. Let TikTok do this crap. Bring back the full screen. Alright, that's such a pathetic. Oh, that makes me mad that y'all could have got a better shot with a camera. Because you know what? Cameras actually have panoramic view. Anyway, food for thought.